Hello, you're back with Beatle, back on Archero. Today we're just going to be going through the Barrens of Shadow and how to defeat all the 10 bosses. So we're just going to jump straight in here, use the starting ability of Ricochet, which is always a good one to start off with. First boss is actually pretty easy, as his HP is relatively low. Just got to try and dodge the sort of red balls as and when they fire them. Best tactic, stand in the corner and just try and dodge them as they fire through, and that goes down easy enough. We'll spin the wheel, get the free swords, which is always a handy free upgrade, and then we'll take the bloodthirst from the level up. Move on to the second boss, which is the spiders. Again, relatively easy. They've got pretty low HP here. They just pretty much try and run at me, but my swords and the demon blade that I use takes them out easy enough. We don't go for that sort of devil's thing, which offers you something if you lose HP. It's pretty rare that I would ever really accept that, really. And we move on to boss number 3. Here he is. Again, I think this is generally one of the easiest ones, as their movement is pretty predictable. You don't have to take any damage. You just sort of fire or use your abilities to kill them as they're walking along. Here we'll take the toxic swords, just as that seems to be the build that we're going for here. With the close range, as well as the demon blade doing quite a bit of damage close range. It is also important, if you are going to be doing close range, that you have some pets that can do long range damage as well in this instance, and it was just about dodging the attacks as and when they come. Kept most of my HP in addition to the hearts that you get at the end of the round, and we're moving on to number 4 here, which is this little dragon. Again, has quite a bit of HP, but you just stand at the top. I've fast forwarded this, but the tactic remains the same: dodge and let the hero do what he does best and shoot them. And we move on to the next one, number 5, I think. And again, this one just seemed to go down really easy. So not much to sort of say there. It just seemed to be when I got close range, he died instantly. Got the bouncing walls from that upgrade, and we're moving on to the next boss. This one I actually found pretty tricky, as his movement is a bit less predictable. So it's just about not so much constantly moving, because you need to still fire, but understanding when he will move and how to get out of the way. And again, he goes down pretty easily. No level up, nothing from the wheel, so we'll just move straight on to the next boss. These again, relatively tricky, but if you just stand in the top corner, you've got plenty of time to react to the bombs that they fire, and in time you can finish that up without taking much damage at all. We'll spin the wheel here. I think I do get the bolt circles that fly around you here. So again, just adding onto our short range build. These again actually are quite tricky, as they're a bit more unpredictable in terms of where they fire, and there's obviously the little ones as well on the map as well. So it's just about trying to predict where their bullets are going to go and where they're going to move, and trying to do as much damage as you can. And as you can see, it sort of gives you the warning of the 3 lines of where they're going to fire. So just trying to avoid those, take as little damage as you can, and hopefully be able to finish them up relatively quickly. No fast forwarding or anything there needed. It died relatively quickly. We'll get the HP boost here, as HP is always an important one. These guys I actually find to be some of the trickiest to beat, as their bullets are really unpredictable. That, along with the fact that they go underground where they can't take damage, means that they're really hard to kill. And it takes a lot longer, because most of the time they're underground and you actually can't hit them. So it's just trying to avoid the red balls as much as you can, whilst still trying to deal some damage. So you've either got to sort of try and find a balance between not getting too close, because you will take damage, as I just did then. And I do pay the price of that very shortly. There it is. But we do just take the add to continue, and you get the little bit of invincibility to continue, but it was a close one. I do get quite fortunate here that they both the bosses appear quite close together and quite close to me, so I can do sort of double the damage on my close range build, and we do take them out. We'll take the one of the abilities here, but I do think that's the chapter cleared. There it is, chapter 7 complete. That's the Barrens of Shadow. and that's just how it is possible to be completed. And there's the new chapter unlocked, Silent Expanse. Do hope you've enjoyed the video, hope it has helped if you are struggling, and yeah, please do like or subscribe, that would be very much appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one.